We are at Camp Buddy Games. This feels like an adult summer camp.
Go on the sound of my bugle, all right? Good luck.
What's up, buddy gamers? This is your friendly camp counselor. And guess what? It's curveball time.
That was a sneak peek of Buddy Games, a new reality competition show where 6 teams of old friends compete in a series of mental and physical and crazy challenges.
Buddy Games is created and hosted by actor Josh Duhamel, whose real-life tradition of playing games with his buddies inspired the show. We talked to Josh all about it, including the drama that ensued. Take a listen. Josh Duhamel, thank you so much for speaking with us today about Buddy Games. And I know this was inspired by a tradition with your friends. You've got some fun friends.
Yeah, I sure do.
Yeah.
I sure do.
So,
and it all came about, you know, we've been doing this forever, since late 80s, really unofficially, but then we made it a little bit more official when we all grew up and had to actually organize it in like the early 2000s. So yeah, we've been doing this thing for a while now.
All right, so what kind of challenges are these groups going to be going through?
Well, when you get My Twisted Mind with Bob Schwartz, the Bob Father, my partner in this, and then you get the people over at CBS who are also very good at this, who have a really big imagination. You know, you come up with things that not only are they, you know, they require physical aptitude, but they also require mental aptitude that requires you really understanding your group of friends and knowing them. So the ones who have this longest sort of ride or die history together are the ones who usually do better because they know each other's strengths and weaknesses. And so we try to make games that weren't just about like being a super ninja, but also being strategic and being smart and figuring out who does what well.
right. And was there any kind of particular challenge that you think all of them had the most fun doing?
We didn't make it real easy on them. I don't think they quite understood how difficult some of these were going to be. I mean, they were gassed after some of these competitions, but yeah, some were fun, some were not so fun. Some of them they were pretty ticked off at me a couple of times. I would show up when they least expected it on set after they thought they were done for the day, having a glass of wine or whatever they're doing. I show up, they're like, "Oh no, what's he gonna make us do now?"
Yeah.
That's part of the fun of being a camp counselor, I guess.
Yeah. Well, every good reality show also has a little bit of drama.
Just a tad.
We were wondering, you know, were there any teams? Because I heard you have to vote off one of your own team members at some point. Nothing creates a little drama like that. Was there any team that particularly brought that drama?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
We didn't tell them what was going to happen. They thought that if they lost the first event, their whole team was going to have to go home. And I said that, you know, we have some good news and some bad news. You get to stay, but you have to send one of your players home. And this was Team Philly that had to do it. They lost the loser's last stand and had to send somebody home. And man, it was like they were sending him off to war, like sending him off to die or something. It was so emotional. I was like, oh my God, I was not expecting this. But yes, you'll start to see episodes 2, 3, 4, 5, especially. Couple of these teams start to really implode, and it gets juicy. And it was, again, this unscripted TV is really fun because you never know what's going to happen from episode to episode.
We got to ask you about the pageant queens, because you've got 2 former pageant queens right here, so we are well aware of the drama that they can bring.
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
And they do.
Oh, and they do. They did not disappoint, huh?
Oh, they did not disappoint. It's so good. Oh, it gets so awkward, but it's so good because, you know, they're highly competitive. They were really, really one of the better competitive teams in this. And the problem is, and like I said earlier, the teams that have known each other forever are the teams that do really well because they understand each other. They know who each other is. They know each other's strengths and weaknesses. The pageant queens hadn't known each other as long as some of the other teams. And because of that, there started becoming some power struggles within the group, and they start to have some infighting. And next thing you know, it is a full-on I don't know what you call it.
Situation.
It's a situation. It's like mutiny on the ship. You know, it was interesting.
Yeah, that sounds a little familiar for us, but
Could happen.
thank you for bringing this to us, Josh. This is going to be so much fun to watch this season, and congratulations.
Thank you so much for having me. Maybe next year you guys can compete. Get your group together.
Hey, we're ready. We're ready.
ready.
We're very competitive. We'll see you then.
All right.
We are ready.
We are ready.
Group of news anchors, TV hosts, we can get in there and show them how it's
Grab
done.
some of our old pageant friends. What do you think, Kristen?
Oh my goodness, that would be so much fun.
gotta
That looks
start-
like a blast.
We got to start training.
Okay, so we're training now, Josh. We're ready for you.
You guys can watch Buddy Games on Thursday nights at 9 p.m. on WUSA 9 and streaming on Paramount Plus.